So it was LeChatelier. Well, LeChatelier, or as I call him, LeChati, was this French dude, and he was sitting down and he thought to himself, what happens when you stress a reaction? So in a reaction, there are certain factors that will affect in which way a reaction will proceed. Now, LeChatelier saw that, or LeChati saw that, if you change the concentration, the temperature, or the pressure, the reaction will shift towards different ways, and it will shift in a way that will decrease the stress. So say you add too much of something, the reaction is going to do the opposite of it. It's going to decrease that so it stays at equilibrium, which we will see in the next example.
If you increase the concentration of one or more of the reactants, for this reaction, there's only one reactant. If you increase it, there will be too many reactants for the equilibrium ratio, which is this. Which means this number in the denominator will increase, making the number as a whole decrease. So, since Q will be less than K, the reaction will shift in the forward direction to the product side to even out the equilibrium ratio. The same story happens if you take one or more of the products and decrease it, because the numerator then will decrease, and the same Q will also be less than K. So the reaction will again shift in the forward direction. So if we decrease the reactants, the denominator in the KEQ expression decreases, which means the overall number increases. So Q is greater than K, which means the reaction shifts in the reverse because there's too little reactants, too many products. It's got to reestablish this ratio. Now, it's the same way if you increase one or more of the products, because the numerator will increase, which means the overall number also increases. And so Q is also greater than K, so the reaction will again shift in the reverse direction because there's too many products, too little reactants. So this reaction here, endothermic, which means the heat will go like right here, right there in the reactants. So that means if you were to increase the heat, delta H increases, then that means the reaction would shift in the forward direction, because if we think about what we just talked about, the amount of reactant increases, so then the reaction has to go in the forward.